Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Alphacraft. So, since the last episode, just really quickly, I'll run you through what I've done. Of course, our farm is still out there for our wheat. I want to get some cows moved over here, and I would really like to find some potatoes and some carrots, maybe. That would be great. I haven't yet found those. But I actually did dig this little tunnel over here, and this actually connects over into this area, which is actually going to, like long term, this is going to be the area for the proper mine. And I'll show you outside here in just a minute. I did get a bit of iron smelted up. You can see I'm actually wearing full iron at the moment. I have been smelting lots and lots of iron. I actually have some more iron right here. So, yeah. And I made some buckets and stuff. And really quickly, I'm going to make my very first iron pick. There we go. And I'm just going to run down here and show you. It's my first time making an iron pick. Yay. Long term, our little manual pathway down to the mines isn't going to be a straight stretch like this. This is actually probably going to be a minecart stretch. And then we'll make a more decorative. Of course, we'll decorate this one out a bit. But we're going to have a minecart system that kind of brings stuff up and down from there. But I wanted to mine these on camera. We found lapis. We found redstone, and we found one other thing. I did not find diamonds, actually. I have mined out. This direction doesn't go very far, but this direction actually goes pretty far out. And I did check down along some caves and stuff, and I think there's some redstone up there, but what I actually want to mine is this right here. I found some gold. So, yay. We have discovered gold. Okay, and that's all. I wanted to pop you down here to mine that stuff on camera. Just because it's our first time in the series, so and then once we find diamonds, I'll mine diamonds on camera, you know. But let me head back up, and I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. So the sun comes up, and we're going to pop out and check out a couple things. Today I want to start building our first structure, our first proper structure, which for the time being is going to act as kind of a house as well. It's not going to be our official house, but we're going to live there temporarily. It's going to be a house, just not our house. And I've resorted to eating berries at the moment. I wasn't eating berries. I was actually eating fish and mutton, but then I didn't have any fish or mutton prepped or cooked up, and I've got a little bit left in here. I did cook one batch of it. But and fish, the river right near us, there's like always fish out. So I can actually just go through and get fish pretty easy. Without even needing a fishing pole, I hand fish them. But what I want to get is... I don't want in that right this second. Okay. This is actually going to be where our mine is going to be. We're going to have an entrance here. And we're actually going to have another entrance on the side here. And this is actually where we're going to be building our first structure. Is right in here. There's a creeper. But before I start into that, that's what we're going to be doing today's episode. But before we do that, I want to go off on a little journey. And if you recall, there was a swamp up in sort of this direction. So I think we're going to head off kind of in this direction first. See if we can find a swamp. Get ourselves, I have some shears. We're going to see if we can get ourselves just some vines to get planted back here. And then once we have vines, we'll be ready to start our build. I just want to kind of have access to mossy cobble before we get started. But I also kind of wanted to bring you guys with me just in case anything interesting happens. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But getting those vines initially is going to be a big, I wouldn't say milestone for us, but it's going to really open up our building. Because a lot of the areas that I'm going to want to build within the build that I have planned are going to be built with mossy stone, mossy cobblestone, that sort of thing. Maybe a mix of those. Which I did bring a bed with me because I don't know how long this journey is going to end up being. So if we need it, we've got it. And I brought berries with me like a boss. I'm going to try to get some cows moved over because that's my whole reasoning for wanting wheat. And then maybe get some proper fields put in for wheat to grow. And maybe do rows so it actually grows faster. Actually, I think the swamp was over on the other side of these mountains. I seem to remember a swamp and then mountains. And this would have been, because my house is over in that direction. My house is off in the west side. So I'm thinking maybe there's a swamp off over here somewheres abouts. I don't know about a... Yeah, there's the swamp. And I actually just spotted dark oak. And it looks like somebody... I don't know if somebody's living over here or just... I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this is. Well, I'm going to... I'll head off into the woods a little bit, but I'm going to ninja a little bit of dark oak, since there's some here, and get a few saplings so that we can grow it back at the base, I do believe. I did gather up a bit of spruce, and I think that's what we're going to be using. Okay, I managed to get 4 dark oak saplings. I might grab a couple others. The sun's starting to go down at the moment, so I'm going to bust out the bed and take a quick nap. And then we'll get the vines and head back home. It's actually not... We're not super far from home at the moment. Maybe... Well, we're at 113, 1840. So... Not super, super far away. What, a few hundred blocks? Okay. I managed to get a couple more saplings. I got a bit of wood. Basically just chopped down the one tree. And we're going to start heading over to here. Oh yeah, somebody is over here. I hope... Huh. I hope I'm not disturbing anything by chopping down that tree. I hope not. I'm going to grab just a few of these vines. They'll grow back, so I'm not worried about these. Yeah, there's 15. I think that's probably good. Okay, so I'm going to start heading back off in this direction, get us back home, and I shouldn't get lost. It's just like through the woods pretty much. Okay, and one other thing I need to get, and I'm actually just going to I'm going to go ahead and cook up a stack of stone. Do that, because I'll need a lot of smooth stone. I may need some for the build as well. I'm still kind of putting it together in my head how we're going to do it, but let's go ahead and get ourselves... See if I can remember the recipe. I think it's 3 stone like this and iron. Yeah. And that's going to get us a stone cutter. And then, of course, the stone cutter is a nifty new block in vanilla where I can put in blocks of stone and I can cut them into different shapes instead of having to craft them. So making stairs... Making stairs is just one piece of stone and it actually ends up being cheaper. So, yay. Because that's 6 stone for 4, and I can use the stone cutter to get 6 for 6. So, okay, so I think we're ready to start on our build. So I'm going to get a couple more things planned out, and then I'll be back, and we'll get into a bit of time-lapse building. Okay, so exciting news. I've actually been waiting for vines to grow and kind of getting ready for the build. So I was just doing a little bit of mining, plus I got a video uploading. So I got a little bit of lag right now, so I was kind of waiting for that to finish up. And guess what? Guess what I found? Diamonds. And I dug out around them just to make sure, you know, there was no lava beneath them. I tend to do that, especially in vanilla, because in vanilla, diamonds are kind of a big thing. In modded, they're just like, whatever, more diamonds, you know, after a little while. So, anyways, it is a solid, it looks like, yeah, it's a solid chunk of 8 diamonds, which is pretty exciting stuff. Let's go ahead and grab them. Yeah, diamonds. And so I could get away with just mining 4 of them, honestly. Or 5 of them, I mean. I don't know if I want to do that. Or maybe so. Because I've got 21 levels. And I could maybe shoot for getting a Fortune 3 pick. You know, do a little bit of enchanting. That could be a thing. Of course, I got to make bookcases and all that, so... Nah, I'm going to go ahead and just... well, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to leave them. Because I can get by, I can make a pick, mine some obsidian up, and then make an enchantment table, and I gotta get some books together, and then maybe might come back and mine that with maybe Fortune 3. Might be worth it. I need a little bit more XP, but that's not a problem. Nothing a little bit of mining won't fix. I do need to kill cows, and that means I need to bring cows back to my base. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get... let me get some of these cobblestone walls real quick. We're going to make a little cow pen. And I'm going to go try to get some cows. A little bit earlier than I was intending, but if I could maybe mine that with like Fortune 3, it would be worth it. But I just need the leather to do that. Okay. It's nothing fancy. I need a gate. I need a gate real quick. Actually, I kind of need a double gate, don't I? Double gate's kind of nice for cows. Because I assume you still need 2 gates to get them in. And I got a little bit of time. I'm going to run around and see if I can find maybe a couple cows. That would be great. And lure them back here. Then we could start breeding them and cutting them up for leather. I haven't been killing them on sight. Just because? I don't know. I never like killing the animals if I don't have to. For some reason. Oh, I actually had a swamp right over here. Like literally a stone's throw from my base. I knew there was, it seemed like there was some, like a swamp pretty close by that I had spotted. And sure enough, I could have just came here for, oh well. I found dark oak though, and stuff, so that's fine. Hey, there's a cow. Alright, come on cow. Come with me. I remember... I remember one time. Okay, all right. So I was playing vanilla. This was years ago, right? And we're gonna get to building a house. I promise. We're getting there. But I was playing vanilla, and this was actually one of my later worlds before I started into like really heavy modded playing. And I was building a sort of like a. It was like a base on the sea, and it was kind of like a desert theme. And anyway, so I went out looking for cows on there, and oh, it seems like he can fit through 1 block spaces. So maybe a 1 block gate he can fit through. But anyways, I was going out looking for cows, and I finally found cows. And we're talking they were like 1,500 blocks away, super far away. And then I had to take them across my big bridge. Anyways, I was almost to my bridge, and I was going through like this desert area that connected to my bridge. And hey, there's another cow. Come here. Come with me. Come with me. Let me actually put this in the offhand. Okay, you come with me. So, anyways, I guess I could have made a lasso, right? But no, I don't need one. So I was going through. Where did you go? You was here. Ah, right here. Okay, come with me. I might be getting a little bit too greedy because now it's going to start getting dark on me. Maybe Draymond will sleep. It's just me and Draymond online right now. So, but anyways, okay, I was getting sidetracked. So I was almost to my bridge. Like I could kind of, sort of start to see it off in the distance. You know, it was maybe. I don't know what my render distance was, but you know I could start to see it, but dark yet. So anyways, what I did was I kind of burrowed down in the ground. I left my cows up top and kind of fenced them in. Not fencing stuff from outside getting in. I just fenced them in from running away. And I went down underground and kind of bunkered down for the night just so that nothing attacked me while I was making it the rest of the way. And so anyways, passed the night, came out the next morning. And wouldn't you know it, a creeper had got in the pen, blew up, and killed my cows that I had to go super far away to get. So anyways, I had to go back out and find more. And it was like a really long process. So, okay. So we're back. We got cows. Let's breed these. Let's make a baby. And ba-boom, the parrots and the bats. Okay. So now we have a baby cow. Baby cow. And I saw some more cows over there. I'm going to go out in the morning and I'm going to kill them and gather leather and beef. It's time that we start getting into better food. So anyways, I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, it has been a little bit. I mean, you can see I've got quite a bit of metals. I've got some more iron here. And actually, I'm just about to hit level 30, so I figured I'd bring you guys back. So that should do it. And I've got some more iron in there. I'm not going to pull that out just yet because that's pretty decent XP, like pre-nether, before I can go mine nether quartz. But anyways, I've been farming vines and stuff, getting ready for the build. I don't know if we'll get to build this episode or not. And we have a lot of cows, and I planted a bunch more sugarcane because we need it. And let's go ahead and get ourselves some books, because it's time that we make ourselves an enchanting setup. A little bit earlier than I was actually planning, but that's okay. I don't have any problem with that. We found diamonds, and I actually found some more diamonds between cuts, which I was super excited about. So alright, so there's our books. I'm going to go ahead and get a few extras, because at this point, whenever I get to 30 levels, I need to enchant something each time. So, and then let me get that. Let me get our bookshelves. Boom. Okay, so we've got those, and now we just need our enchanting table. And so what I need to do is, okay, I've got sticks here, and let's go ahead and get ourselves a diamond pick. So yay. And then before I go down there, let me get a bucket of water. I know my inventory is a mess right now, but it's because I've just been mining and filling up chests with stuff. And I've been smelting smoothstone because it's good XP, and I know we'll end up needing it, so there's really no downside to smelting up a whole bunch of smoothstone. So okay, let's get ourselves a bucket of water, and let's go down into the mine. And I have cow heads from all the cows I've been killing to get that leather. Not to mention I have raw beef aplenty. Actually, I should probably go ahead and get this stuff smelting up while I'm doing this. I did smelt up a little bit because I actually was out traveling and I was hunting cows to kill, because it was quicker than just waiting on my little horde of cows to get to a large enough size that I was pulling in good leather. I have killed a few from there, but we'll make a bigger farm later on. But I was running about, and I was running out of food, so I did smelt up a little bit of steak. So, alright. And now, the fun part. I get to break obsidian. But luckily I only need like 4 pieces for this. And then whenever we make the nether portal, I'm probably just going to make a cast and pour water over it. Is probably what I'm going to do, because it's just a bit more convenient. So, okay. So there is our obsidian. And then let's go ahead and boom. I didn't bring my diamonds with me. And where we place this is going to be temporary, of course. And then we'll move it hopefully like next episode. But it's worth it, I think, at the moment. Okay, so that. And there we go. There's our enchanting table. And then let's go ahead and set this thing up. And I'm just going to put it, for right now, we'll put it in here. But I promise next episode we will be building. I've got everything together that I need for it. And I'm really tired of living in a hole in the ground, but it was kind of necessary at first. Okay, so bookshelves. We'll drop these down. And we need one more just so it looks better. At least one more. Okay, so we have that. And I'm going to enchant this pick that we've got. I'm really hoping for Fortune 3. I would love that. I wouldn't mind if it came with mending. I'm highly doubtful that it will. I'm going to open this up just a little bit more. I'm highly doubtful that it will, but I wouldn't be against that. I wouldn't. Alright. What do we got? Efficiency 4. Alright. Do we want to go with that? I'm going to say yes. If it's not what I want, then I still have an efficiency 4 pick. So, efficiency 4, fortune 3, and unbreaking 3. That is beautiful. If only it had mending, I would be in heaven. It doesn't have mending, but that's okay. That's still a really good pick. Okay, back down into the mine. And we get to go mine diamonds for reals. Alright, I've got to figure out where the 1 diamonds were, because I don't recall. But actually, over here, I was actually mining redstone, and then it connected up to these diamonds here. So we're going to take these. There's only 4 in this one. It's not as big of big of a section, but that's okay. So there is 8 diamonds. Awesome. And then let me find the other ones that we didn't mine yet. Okay, here's the other ones. So there's 3 left over here. So there we go. We have 16 diamonds. Awesome. Awesome. That's good. I don't know if I want to make like maybe a chest piece or maybe a diamond sword. I still haven't made a shield yet either. I'll probably do that here soon. Maybe. Let me put a torch here. It's kind of dark since I killed a lot of that lava. And I guess the rest of these diamonds, I'm going to go ahead and use them because there's things that I could benefit from, like a diamond chest plate would be pretty awesome. And let's get, let's go ahead and get a diamond sword. That would also be awesome. I'd like to get these enchanted though too. And then let's go ahead and get ourselves a diamond helmet. It's fine. And I'm going to put these away. I'm not going to wear these for like day-to-day uses. But, and I probably won't use that at least until we get mending enchantments. So I may have to start fishing a bit. Or trying to find treasure chests. But I will enchant them. I'll go ahead and enchant them whenever I get back up to 30 levels. And I'll just kind of cycle enchantments and see what we have access to. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this pick. I'm not going to overuse it until we get mending for it, because I mean this is a monster pick. There's not a whole lot that I would like on this aside from mending, you know. But yeah, so I'll be back here in just a little bit. Okay, I'm back up to level 30 again. I was killing cows. I did some mining too though, and got some more diamonds. I was able to make diamond leggings and diamond boots, and I have 3 left over, so maybe, yeah, right here. I've got to get all this stuff sorted. I was kind of waiting till we build the house, which I might still wait, or I might go ahead and sort some of it just so I can get metals and stuff. But I did get some enchanting stuff moved over here, so we do have that kind of separate. Let's go ahead and grab this. Like I said, it's kind of important that moving forward we kind of just keep enchanting. When we're at level 30, just keep throwing it on something. But let's see what we got. We have sharpness 3 on our sword. We have unbreaking 3 on the helmet. Protection 3 on the chest. Unbreaking 3 on the legs. Protection 3 on the boots. And efficiency 3 on the book. Oh, our iron sword could get sharpness 4. Honestly, I'd like protection 4 or blast protection. I'm probably just going to take the unbreaking 3 on the legs and see what happens, see what we come out with, and just roll the dice, because like that's not max level on the sword or any of the protection enchants or anything, so we're just going to roll it and see what happens. Protection 3, unbreaking 3. That's actually not terrible. Maybe we could get a protection 3 book and bump it up to protection 4. So that's not too bad. We'll take it. And then, yeah, and then I'm just going to keep working up enchants and see what we can come out with. But anyways, I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode, so I'm actually going to end this one out here. I know we didn't get to building, totally got sidetracked with other stuff, but we do have diamond stuff. So, which is good because we're actually going to be spending probably the next couple episodes building, because I would like to get our little house here so we can kind of get some things sorted. And then I would like to start maybe putting together a pathway to kind of get us closer to spawn. And we're going to start, we're going to go back to spawn and hopefully build start working on our 1 chunk house. Like pick out a location and start working on a 1 chunk house there at spawn. Because we've got resources now and we've kind of got everything somewhat started. It's a mess, but we have stuff somewhat started. So, and then after we get our house built, it should be a little bit more sorted and organized. So I think it's high time that we get our house in the neighborhood built. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time for some hands-on building, so I'm excited. But anyways, I'll see you guys then.